What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run a fade route when the DB is 8 to 10 yards off. So we're going to be looking at this clip here. We're going to talk about what you can do to get some separation, how you can set this DB up, and how this fade route can set up other routes going forward, okay? But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to get more explosive off the line, you want to create more energy at the top of your breaks, you want to get faster, you want to get stronger, check out that very first link in the description for a 2-month-long wide receiver gym training program. So it's all the specific exercises to help you with your hips, your explosion, your leg strength, core strength, knee stability, ankle stability, all the things that tie into route running, creating separation, and it will help your grip strength, which improves your hands. So all the specific aspects of the wide receiver position we cover in a 2-month-long plan. So very first link in the description, fellas, let's get started. So we're looking at this route here where we give this vertical set. So we haven't spent a lot of time talking about this, at least on this channel. So that's what we're going to focus on. So the main thing, anytime this DB is in off coverage and that it's zone coverage. How we know it's zone coverage is because when he bails, he's facing the quarterback, right? He's backpedaling, he's facing me, but he's facing the quarterback 8 to 10 off. That's a clear zone coverage look, right? Maybe it's a 1 high safety look, like cover 3, 2 high, whatever it is. We're not going to get into too much of that. But the main thing is that if I could get him here and I close the distance, I should win the route because I want to force this backpedal, but I want to force an overreaction. I want to close the distance fast. See, what a lot of guys will do is they'll be in this situation and they just try to run around him. And then this DB is going to stay over the top. He's going to stack you, force you to the sideline. You're going to probably have a yard to work and the quarterback will not throw you the ball. I can promise you that from a quarterback perspective. I ain't throwing that because if I throw this thing a little outside, it's out of bounds. So you got to make sure that you close the distance and try to step on his toes. So if I could try to step on his toes, I could set him up for this. And this is called a vertical set. Some people call this a rocker step because you can use it as a rocker step. You can go out in, but essentially what we're trying to get this DB to do is just to hesitate. If I could get his feet to stop, I at least have a chance to be able to win and get back over the top. So what you do is you make this one hard cut to the inside. So that one hard cut, and if you sell your body, like if you sell your upper half to the inside, that's what can get him to sit, and that's what can get him to stop and maybe think that you're breaking on a post, right? Maybe we've run a lot of posts. Maybe we're a post-heavy team. Maybe I've done this a couple other times, right? So that vertical set gets him to sit to the inside. And then if he sits on the inside and he at least hesitates, we're trying to beat him to this blind spot. You see how we were able to get his feet to stop. That's the entire goal. So when you got to run a fade against a guy who's in off coverage, you got to close the distance, whether it's off man or whether it's zone like this, you got to close the distance. He's inside shade. You got to stem him to the inside, try to move him off that platform, give him a move to the inside, and then win that race back to the outside. He's head up, off man. You got to go at him, attack his midline, give him a move, and then try to slip to the outside. And he's in zone. You got to try to step on those toes, attack his front hip, and try to sit on a post. Because if we could get him to be right here, fellas, and we get him to turn around, this sets up so many different things. There's a little bit of contact right here, right? So good job fighting through this contact and being able to slip upfield and get open. But again, another thing that can play into this is watch what that vertical set can build on. Let's say I got to run a comeback route. Let's say I got to run an out route. Let's say I got to run just a stop route, right? I give this vertical set. Now I take my first step, and now you see what that DB's doing. He's speed turning right here. His eyes are not on me. He's sitting on this fade. Now let's say I break on this step and I run a comeback, and I just accelerate out of this thing, ball's out. I just created so much space for myself because I made it look like the fade that I just ran. So it's so important that you make your routes look the same. This vertical set, yeah, maybe you don't win every single time. Maybe you don't give him that move and you slip over the top and quarterback throws it to you. But damn it, if he can feel that, if he could feel that vertical set and he could feel that you're, okay, he likes to throw that, then push up vertical. I got this. I know his move. I know he's going to be doing that all game long. You can use that vertical set, get him to turn, then snap this thing off, run a comeback, run an out route, run a stop route, okay? So that's what you got to be able to do when you run a fade against a DB who's maybe 8 to 10 yards off. Let's watch this thing again, full speed one more time. So coming off right here, close the distance, give that move to the inside, slip back outside, fight through any kind of contact, and be able to make this play downfield. Great route. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I always appreciate the feedback. Helps me with new ideas for videos for you guys. So I hope this video gave you guys some value. And also, fellas, again, 2-month-long wide receiver gym training program. It's 2 months of the specific exercises wide receivers need to do to improve all aspects of the wide receiver position, specifically, not just exercises that anybody can do in the gym. It's specific wide receiver exercises. So I hope we get you guys on that soon. I'll see you guys next time.